Hi, my name is Jeff Shantz, and I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on formatting your assignments using a tool that I created called the Computer Science Assignment Wizard. Now, CSAW is a tool that allows you to generate a PDF document containing a nicely formatted copy of your source code, an assignment ticket that you can generate from home without having to go into the lab, and an assignment submission form automatically filled in for you. It's available at csaw.jeffshantz.com. Now, CSAW is a win-win for you and your TA. For you, it saves you time. It takes care of minor details like converting line terminators in your code, eliminating the need to run DOS to Unix on your code. It also fixes errors in your script files, obviating the need for script fix. It adds your name and various other details to each page of your code, adds line numbers to your code. It creates a title page and a table of contents for your code package. It generates your assignment ticket without forcing you to go into the lab, and it fills in your assignment submission form for you. And all of this takes place in less time than it would take you to print off your source code files individually. All you have to do is generate your PDF document using CSAW, print it off, staple it, stuff it in an envelope, and hand it in. CSAW is also a big win for your TA. It applies syntax highlighting to your code to make it much easier to read and mark. It prints your code in a monospace font so that your tabs align. It formats your assignment package in landscape orientation so it prevents your code from breaking across lines. And it essentially makes your assignment a joy to mark. And of course, if your code looks better, you're probably going to get better marks. Let's take a look at CSAW in action. From the main CSAW page, you first need to choose which version of CSAW you wish to use. If you are working in a browser that has Flash Player version 10 or higher installed, select the web version. Otherwise, if you have Java version 5 or higher installed, choose the Java version. If you are working in one of the labs, please be sure to use Firefox when using CSAW, as the systems group has not installed either Flash or Java in Internet Explorer on most lab systems. Let's take a look at the web version. From the welcome screen, click the Start button to begin. In the first step, you'll be asked to choose what you wish to generate. You can choose to generate a formatted copy of your source code, an assignment ticket, an assignment submission form, or any combination of the three. Let's choose to generate all of them and click Next. Next, you'll be asked for some basic details about yourself. The information for which you are prompted will depend on what you chose to generate in the first step. You will need to enter your first and last names, and possibly your username and student number. If you chose to generate an assignment ticket, you will need to enter your ticket ID. This is a 9-character value beginning with the letters ID, which can be found below the barcode on one of your existing assignment tickets. Note that you will only need an existing ticket the first time you use CSAW. Afterward, you can record your ticket ID for later use. But be sure to enter the correct value for your ticket ID, otherwise the I/O counter will be unable to scan your tickets. Once everything looks correct, click Next to continue. In Step 3, you will enter your course information. This includes your course code, your instructor's name, and your lecture section. If you belong to a particular lab section, you should enter its section number as well. Similarly, if a particular TA marks your assignments or runs the lab section to which you belong, enter his or her name here. Finally, if your course allows you to reduce your late penalty through the use of late coupons, and you wish to use a late coupon, check the Late Coupons checkbox and enter the number of coupons you wish to use for this assignment. When everything is correct, click Next. Next, you'll be prompted for the assignment number and its deadline. Clicking in the deadline field will bring down a calendar from which you can select your assignment's deadline. Click Next. Finally, if you chose to generate a formatted copy of your source code, you will be asked to choose the files to include in your source code package. Click the Add Files button to select the files to include. If you need to add additional files at any time, simply click the Add Files button again. Now, for each of the files added, you have the option of choosing what type of syntax highlighting to apply to the file's contents in your final assignment package. Based on your file's extension, CSAW will usually guess the right value, but if it gets it wrong, simply pull down the syntax highlighting drop-down list and choose the correct value. If you wish to change the order in which your files appear in the source code package, simply drag and drop the files into the order desired. Finally, if you wish to exclude a file from the package, use the remove icon on the right side of the screen. When you are happy with the files to be uploaded, click Submit to begin generating your source code package. Note that this may take a few minutes while your source code is transferred to the CSAW server for formatting. When finished, click the Download button to view the result. Observe that CSAW has fully populated your assignment submission form for you. All you have to do is print it off and sign it. Similarly, CSAW generates an assignment ticket that needs simply be cut out and placed in your assignment envelope. CSAW also generates a title page and a table of contents for your source code package. This is particularly helpful for your TA when marking your assignment. As you can see, CSAW places a header at the top of each page with some basic details about your assignment, including the course, assignment number, the file currently being viewed, your name, and the assignment deadline. CSAW also applies syntax highlighting to your code to make it much easier to read and mark. It adds line numbers to your code, allowing your TA to point out any errors or issues in the code. And finally, it adds a footer to the bottom of each page with the page number, allowing your TA to easily navigate his or her way around your assignment. In short, CSAW generates a nicely formatted package that you can simply print off, staple, stuff in an envelope, and hand in. So that is the Computer Science Assignment Wizard. Again, it is available at http://csaw.jeffshantz.com. If you have any questions, comments, or you find any bugs with it, please send them to jshantz4@csd.uwo.ca. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the tool.